So you know exactly like what services are being provided for your child, but then also knowing like the misconceptions as well too. That's what we're about to get into, because I really feel like some parents think that an IEP means that their child should automatically be passing the class. Is this true?
Right. So I hear what you're saying. So I think that one misconception is that parents think, well, because my kid has an IEP, then automatically they are going to ace it or pass. And it's like, well, by law, the student, you can't retain that student. A lot of students with IEPs have already been retained due to their learning differences. But just because your child is not going to be retained, your child still needs to do the work and put in effort, and actually show up. It's not as good as like, well, I'm just here, so therefore I pass. And I think that's one misconception. Like parents, it's like, well, my kid has an IEP. Yes, your kid has IEP. That means your student needs more services or more support or something different. Doesn't mean that they are excused from doing work.
Yes. And I really feel like some think that that's what it is, or they got a personalized babysitter at the school. That's not the case.
Right.
But
exactly.
I always use the example of like basketball. Like a basketball rim is 10 feet tall. Like if you want to dunk a basketball, the NBA, they're not going to lower the goal. They're going to basically keep the goal the same height. But what they are going to do, they are going to provide you with trainers to like help you have that jumping ability to get there.
Exactly.
So you agree that the IEP is basically saying like, yo, this is what the goal is for your child to get. No, they're not going to be given this opportunity. We're just going to be here to provide them with the resources that they need to get there.
Well, yeah, the provide them with the resources and scaffolds to get there, but also knowing that, like, for some students, they're always, even if a student is making progress, they're not always going to be at grade level, right? Like an IEP student who's 3 or 4 years behind in reading, we want them to make that progress. They might not ever get to that top grade level, but they might make progress, to get that way. So I just want parents to realize that, like, everybody in IEP, in parent, family, the school, the kid, everyone has a role to get that child to success and what that looks like for them.